Carnival Cruise Line has now addressed the fork situation. The Utopia of the Seas is having mechanical issues, which resulted in the ship to leave at 7 a.m. in the morning on the following day. What did this result in? This resulted in them to lose the sea day. Do you really lose the sea day? You leave at 7. By the time you get out of there, an hour later, your sea day already started at 8, 9 in the morning. So are you really losing the sea day? Nah, right? I don't think so. But in the end, you did lose the night before, right? And on top of that, the ports are going to be back-to-back nights, right? So you're still going to go to Nassau, you're still going to go to Coco Cay, and then you're going to come back to Orlando to finish your 4-night cruise. So technically, your 4-night has now turned into a 3-night. Could you try to argue, get some money back on the cruise? You could say I lost a night, but they could just say, well, you're here. But if you're a gambler, you'd be like, well, I lost a night of gambling. So if you're a gambler, this is where this cruise actually hurt you, because you could not go into the casino until the following day. The Navigator of the Seas July 24th sailing has now adjusted every port due to rough weather. Supposedly there's 2 storms. Looks like going to be a tropical storm on the west coast. That's going to cause, maybe turn into a hurricane, tropical storm, something heavy, which is going to cause a lot of waves, rough seas, and all of that. So this cruise had 3 ports that were going to be on Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday, right? Well, now they're only going to visit 2 ports, as one of the ports did get canceled, and that canceled port is Ensenada. That port has now been canceled, but Cabo and Mazatlan, those ports, you will be going to them on Sunday and Monday. So those days also got pushed ahead, an extra day back. So obviously you're able to go to 2 ports, 7-day cruise, 2 ports, no longer 3 ports. So you can enjoy some rough seas. So by now you probably saw videos of the woman scratching her feet with the fork on sanitary. There was an uproar about it and all that. I did not make the video on YouTube, but I put it on all my other social medias, right? So what is going on now? Well, Carnival Cruise Line has now addressed this fork incident. Do you believe them? I don't, but I'll get into that, right? So what do they say? They say the forks are intended for food, not your feet, not foot. And once they were aware of this, they addressed the situation with the guests and they removed the fork from service. We all saw the videos, part 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? Part 3 is real nothing, but really, you gotta look at part 2 and 4 of the video of the person that made this video, right? Part 2 shows the fork with her nasty, disgusting feet. Anyways, part 4 show her going to guest services. She doesn't film guest services, probably because she didn't want to get in trouble and all that. But, or them say something about it. But what she did was talk to guest services, right? Put a phone down, recorded it with guest services. And guess what happened? You can hear it. It's hard to hear, but you can hear it. And what do I hear? Is basically guest services not really doing a load of crap, right? And honestly, Carnival Cruise Line, you did not take that fork out of service. That is also a load of crap. This is a PR stunt. You're just trying to say this just to shut your customers up. But you know what? Your workers in the buffet should have seen this happening, right? Your security team who have the security looking for that stuff. You guys should have seen that, and your security team should have alerted the people at the buffet that this woman, that you need to take that fork away, because that's unsanitary. People could get sick. But now what do? They clean up the table with the fork. They put the forks together with the other forks. Contamination. They put it into the dishwasher. More contamination. Everything on the entire ship has now been contaminated because all the other forks. So yes, you clean it, but you know what? It's contamination. It's not like you clean food. You're cleaning diseases, right? You just can't clean a disease with soap and water. I mean, simple. This entire ship has now been contaminated because of this fork, because they did not get rid of this fork. I'm telling you right now, I do not believe that. I believe this is a PR stunt. This is what they're saying to shut everybody up. So in the comments, everybody, please tell me, what do you think? Do you think Carnival Cruise Lines, did they throw away the fork? Or it's just a PR stunt for Carnival and they're basically just giving us a load of crap?